Hello everybody, we're upstairs in the pepper shrine room right now, also kind of where I'm keeping the guns and bows and stuff because it's locked away and out of public sight. I thought, since I finally found the Archer's release I bought, we'd take a look and kind of compare it to the one that I made and just, you know, see what I think. So here is the finger tab archery release that I made from the sandal and a piece of string, and I gotta say, I really like this. Here's one I picked up for $12 from Dave before we left town at Backcountry Sports there. And, you know, it's a proper professional style release. But I almost think I like my homemade version better. It's sturdier. It's just plain thicker. I don't feel the strings at all through this. I mean, I hardly feel the strings through this, but I don't through this, right? And this cost me a sandal and some string. This was 12 bucks plus tax. Putting this thing on, it's just kind of, I don't know, it feels goofy and weird with that in between my fingers there. I guess it's so you have room for the arrow, but I don't know, it feels weird. The fake fur here is kind of nice. I mean, maybe if I made one of these out of a rabbit pelt or a goat pelt, I'd be happier with it. But, I don't know, maybe fake, maybe real. Hard to tell, isn't it? Oh, puppy dog. But it doesn't flop off too terribly easy, so that's a good thing. I was a little worried that, you know, basically it would fall off right after shooting, but I guess not. I have to take it outside and give it a try. Certainly, you know, looks a little nicer than having that big old thing wrapped around my hand. That said, though, I know this isn't going anywhere when I release my arrow or let go of the bow, and I've got, you know, my arrow nock in there. I can get some pretty decent force on this before I feel anything. Like I say, I don't feel the string through this, so we'll do a few shots with both and see what I think after some shooting. Alright, well, I don't even know if I can shoot this distance, so I'm out here with my little wooden Archer's release. Most of you are probably familiar with that. I've got a little beta tank box on top of a liquor store box that we moved in. And I didn't even make the 100 feet or so. See if I can put a little more pull into that, perhaps. This is not exactly designed for real bows. This little Archer's release it's for lightweight bows. Like 25-pound bows. This is a 45-pound bow. That's my excuse, the blah blah blah, etc. And here we go again. Now that one went well past it. So let's try this with the releases I actually came to play with. Or not.
What's the wind?
Yeah. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
Is it recording?
Here we've got the little $12 release that I picked up here. Shocks has been shooting with it. Doing alright. Doing better than me, that's for sure. We have reduced our range to 45 feet because what we are shooting today is not exactly the world's most top quality projectile. The rest of the arrow looks as bad as the heads on these things. Bounced off one too many sheds, shops, doors, compost panels. So I have new carbon fiber shaft arrows coming sometime around the end of the month, it promises. But until then, we have two semi-functional arrows, one with a target point and one with a blunt point. So the experience isn't even the same. But it's not about the arrows, it's about the finger tab archery release. Alright, so right away I can definitely feel the string more with this than I can with the homemade rubber sandal Archer's release, but you know, it's rubber versus leather, so duh. Let's see how shooting feels. Even at 45 feet, I'm still not hitting the dang target. Well, I bounced off the side of it, but Mr. Bear needs way more archery practice. You know what's awesome about having a half acre that backs onto nowhere land? I got lots of room to practice. You know what else is awesome? All the neighbors out here know we're YouTubers, so they're fully expecting to see us do strange and unusual stuff. Perfect. Okay, so it's nice, you know, $12 well spent. You don't have to cut up an old sandal or something. You don't have to look like a redneck running around with an archery tab. But I still find it a little... Oh look, it fell off with just a little shaking, okay? Not my favorite. I'm going back to the rubber sandal. Catch! Sucky!
I like it. It's easy to shoot with. For me. I got a new toy. I got a new toy.
So I have retrieved those 2 POS arrows. Oh, and by the way, when practicing by hayfields, it might not be a good idea to go with the autumn coloring on your crappy arrows. Not only do they not go where you're basically shooting them, they're bloody hard to find after you miss your target too. Alright? Alright. This moment brought to you by Better Sense Than Bear. Here I have switched back to my happy little redneck archer's release that stays on no matter how vigorously I get shaken around by real bears. Apparently we have those here. Nobody's ever seen them, but everybody says they're here. Most intriguing thing. Yeah, I definitely prefer the depth that the rubber provides, the safety. I feel the string way less.
Nice.
Don't care for the Velcro sticking into my fingertips though, so I need livestock. Maybe something in a bunny or a goat. And we can work on that. After we finish the meal of the livestock, we can put the rest of them to good use. Alright, so all in all, if you happen to be a DIY redneck like myself, you may just want to cut up a sandal to make like I did for that one archer's release. If you are into having things the right tool for the job, you know, clearly not my kind of people, no. But if you would rather have the right tool for the job, it's only 12 bucks to go out and get a little finger tab. I do recommend that over bear string shooting. I think also though that I might be continuing to investigate archery gloves, 3-finger glove, just precision and control that you kind of don't get with a big piece of leather or a big piece of rubber in this case. Alright everybody, I'm going to wrap up this quick little archery video there. Thank you for joining me today in beautiful Manitoba. And sooner or later, we'll get out there hunting, but not with these kind of shooting skills. Practice, practice, practice. Alright, have yourselves a fantastic day and go play outside! Crazy geese off into an even crazier horizon. I love it out here.
Hi.
Hi. So for the women out there watching, how do you feel that finger tab is, woman?
Oh, it feels better than that. And it's prettier. And it's nice and soft.
Soft.
I don't know. It all feels weird.
Nice.
Right beside it. Nailed it!
And I may have even got that in time.
Oh yeah!
Maybe. Which means I'm not actually all that comfortable shooting straight up and down. I like it about a 45.
Do it's comfy!
Well, we won't be using these arrows by that point. The other ones should be here by like the 28th at the soonest.
We don't want to use good ones for pumpkin carving, though.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, we're rolling. I shot you. Almost had that balanced on top.
That would have been a neat trick, eh?
That would have been awesome.
The new ones are carbon fiber, so they're sturdy.
You hit the target!